Anopano siabo Ghana shimama mamuni na chima makwaba. Dibahin kai 93.3 FM so braso. En small dress your memory mercy adwana no pay. Me de baba sumu sa no pano sia akan kase adishimama. En smam de ba no do so pa se echi bibia na bia otwe hu enechi no. Esan se National Democratic Congress NDC amanyoko nukuta de ba no dani baako. Odi aba betujo se ba e ba ne se sikasam tutu pa dia. Ohu amanyoko bia betumi de no watoto NDC amanyoko no. Sanso anapa no show pa no tofo. Wa mu tiemfa na na dango gufo do se esam omde adwuma ne bua ye den papa nti abanhwe na ohwia so kakrama wo na wo ma so ayehye pa sanso ana owura Edmond oyobemfo ya odi aba betuja se entia ama abonedie ana abonefosem ekoso bebrebe o Ghana no eyohia entia metra bosompo akobi manso meko Nigeria srafo meje Nigeria army wo ma tintim nkrata koma aban se krono bi ekoso wo ma so ye na saban anhwe ansia no koya ene wo mbetu atina na wo ma jadwuma no eno no eye ntema wo ma ka acha ban no medimu nsem ba besomo anapai eye nyuma ko bia darma ena ebo asomase ne awsika famu said da meka ne media aseda wampam aseda soku dedo akona kona to so babu na wasi odadwum enya sante atuma menti adwum kodidwa MK Asenso Limited sanso ana nyame bua May boss minute that also aduonu watch 28 Akan FM ye na ye ko online sport wo achim asene aka ne ne FM Miami Hills Pub ye ko eden me da de kro eba besom ODI Electronics so so yasene na busu asam de ne se yaba me dem live wo Facebook anunti search Akan 93.3 FM na fa comment na egu onomo anopebra be he mo efe papa mechi achim police woma enuma no mu kales mechi omo mo efe singo mo kra enu to join me live on Facebook na fa comment gu onomo Akan 93.3 FM ye dam yopo midin kwaku anin kusi bodum radio station online and information centers bebrediasa woma jepene efa kase live
Akan 93.3 FM Akan Kaseibo yo bomua ya jibebia anuti Kaseibo mubati anka ewo End Time Information Center achim asanteman kwasiapia online radio ewo asanteman temu kumase
Aluma Suta Information Center ewo jiwani kwanta
God's First Information Center achim betnase
Opportunity Information Center o yawsewro
Kanyame Information Center ewo achim achikrum
Cooperative Information Center ewo achekrum
Die yesu tumi ye Information Center ewo achim dwaha
Awurade na ye Information Center achim apreku
God dey why boafu
Kojo Kumi eye David Ba Information Center Dimpa Information Center achim asane
kosiewa ewa kosiewa krom
Osono Information Center ewo achim esam
Abnaseman Information Center wachim abnase
Nyame ne hine Information Center wachim ofosukrum
Ena Nyame Asam Information Center wo achim kroba se eye nida so ne Awurade
Prince of Peace ewa strasi
Somoa Heba Information Center so asom se twetwe ewo achim dan Intiamoa Junction
Peace Information Center wo Kokobe
Eno Sewa Information Center ewo achim anyina se
ko Sam Information Center achim achiase
Keka no krobo eye Adom Information Center
Peace Info Biz Watakrasi
Tokuya Ebutu achim odumase
Adwempa Information Center Jinanko Jama North
Chidom Information Center ewo achim adubiase
Bono Mantemu Abapa Information Center Goka
Sumnyame Information Center eye Chirimenken Nyankuma ase eye Nanapia Information Center Da Kingdom Come a police level Asioko Jama no Bono Mantemu eye Duapa Information Center
Achiase Hin Information Center wachima Achiase Coastal Barbering Shop anopesi o ma store nje omiei sanso ena edintrom ewa achim kokobin sisi anopei kohe Papa Tiger Claudine kunche okobia tum agigum ewa kokobin edintrom no na Adom Information Center wachim mofram mempa asem I don't like West ewa achim asene Peace Co Information Center wanyinam kotoku repent ewa achim otopa Royal Information Center wachim teshima mejefo tiase My Savior is alive ewo achim labikrum Omega Information Center wachim dan SDA Ejapa ye Junction Mighty Information Center wachim besiase Obik Information Center kwa abodi number 2 Kataban Information Center ewo Achiase Junction Adwini Bakufo Team Information Center akoda nyam wabiem ewo Achim Asene Bangalore adechimama ensem nu nchiremu ene nfiti ase enie me shase ade free ase kwanchefo panyina ohwe programs so Emma Institute of Human Rights and Development in Africa Ora Edmond Amakwei Foley odi aba betu jase de ntia amanipakum bebrebe ekoso ne wudie bebrebe a wotia na abofunu otia na etwa awo otia na nsurum ehyew se yim no eye ekom ene ohianti ena ma wudie bebrebe ekoso Ghana na awudie no nso a ontia wudie opa bia o obehu ayese obi ne obi akoko awa petition ho ode se ka wono twa waguno obete se obi ne obi akoko okrama na mo enya na bi okrama nan ode se ka wono twa waguno obete yeso obi akokofo obi yire twa wakuno wankunu so na wamana dane nneoma tese awudie kwaso no tia abofunu nko a anu so nya wudie bia utiem so atese unipa na akokofo de bia sumbu bia na anu no tese enya omo a eye kom ene ohia atese Ghana nti ena ama na abasa eni nto se enneoma weni na to betwa ewose nhye pa egu akwam sikasem ewose sikadi anyinum awomaimu ase sikana kwakota baabi faako ena eje home twe ena manfo nso wo baabi so ebresei enu nti wom so mo sikandi dwuma awomaimu se eba na sa ekom bebrebe no esobete ama wudie bebrebe a ekoso no enu nso behwan abafom kra.
As states have evolved on the African continent and across, the globe, but more pertinent to our circumstances, most African countries are still in the process of nation building. And we have also been thrust onto a global scene where increasingly we are seeing economic development being linked to our legal and political development. And so the question of decriminalization of petty offenses or taking a second look at our criminal justice systems has come up strongly because we are seeing that crime is no longer just a matter of punishing people, but a question of life and death. Many of the people who are being caught in committing crime are doing so mostly because of poverty. We are seeing as our economic circumstances become more and more difficult for the ordinary man, people are committing crime not just as social deviants, but simply because they are too poor to take care of themselves. Hence, the discussion has really emerged, at least over the last decade, within the African human rights system. And by that, I refer to at least the AU space, drawing lessons from the Scandinavian countries and other advanced economies where they are taking a second look at crime and how we deal with it.
Enia Muti Ye is Director of Programs, Dima Institute of Human Rights and Development in Africa. Ora Edmond Amakwei Foley ena mote neneno na Executive Director Dima Media Foundation for West Africa MFWA Ora Suleiman Abraham odi aba betu jajema ebraso ya awose frase ema nneoma bi edi ahimpa ewo maimu ose ade ba ko ehu pa ne se ye wonkofo bi a wo mo de te so makoma so ade ne mo ni so ade hu ane se beto ahye manfo so ewa ma hodrom no makọ se wo mo anya man so ne krogudjo ba bi no makọ ahye so wo mkuta konde a wudi agro be kun sisi a ye fe wo mo amambofo na sa amambofo yi ana owura Suleiman na che se obe ya bibrem yanum si a wo mu prepra nkrofo pa togofo to wo mo nka bi nhim obe wana amambofo yakọ ahye wo mo so na ne wo mo kam leve se mepe se pele sinepe masile na che se ha dwen pa amambofo yi wọ́n mutrimo de papa wọ́n makwese buku haramfo no na eno na owura Abraham eche se e wo se Ghana yanso yetutu enoma ye pa o se eba ne se e bambo nsem de ende ejanaso pa ezan se abri biade a chade sa asrafo immigration for navy for obia ye training obia 20 nimpum ya se amambofo bi be try amaso be hye papa ye be tia oma won say yes onoko yeje na emom o se dia kan se e wo se nkrofo yi amambofo yi kwan wo mfa so di omdwuma no e wo se frase ye nkyereke ma Ghana fo amasempo obi twa ho na so yomamboni a obete no sent no no say akwawe ediboni ani na yi na ma amayetumi ache no ti say de Jesus yi Judas Yezuman o se anya ne san ya anya ne san de omba be fry mu asafo nso wo mo no so bia wo be fry mu a wo mbedi bone wo abede ehunhwe
We cannot but admit that we are in critical times. We are surrounded by Burkina Faso, Togo, and Cote d'Ivoire. And on top of that, we have Mali, Niger, and all those Sahel countries. And they're all going through some difficult times in terms of these fundamentalist and terrorist activities. As a country, I think that over the years, it would be inappropriate to suggest that we as a country have not been taking steps towards mitigating whatever risks there may be in terms of these terrorist activities. I know that our security agencies on day to day are going through various forms of trainings. The fact is that we cannot and never prepare enough. This is an unfolding situation. The dynamics change every day, and therefore we have to keep preparing, we have to keep updating ourselves. What's also critical is the public education. And I think that is where we need to do more and more of, particularly educating the most at-risk communities and the communities that are quite vulnerable, particularly at the border towns, in the north, in the western corridor, in the eastern corridor.
Ora Suleiman asade tozo say, dienti ama oka se yenye entutuama pa, na encheche enkoso ne say, osi Ghana no say ya kro bako juju baabi chesa amamofo bi ko to hye wo mo so ko bosumi maako nsia enu kwa yentumi nso ano na won beto hye Ghana ni naso nti wo mo mancheche ne nkoso ye pan se de bia egi hwi yanso beje ne ta ni atia na manako.
If you look at a development like what is happening in Boku, in the Upper East region, sometimes it gives me worry that if an internal conflict that is a bit conventional, and yet for almost 5 months now, we have been battling. We impose curfews and so on. And yet, despite the curfew, despite no riding of motorbikes, despite no wearing of smokes and all of that, once in a while we hear, oh, there is sporadic gunshots, 2 people have been killed, 1 person has been killed, and so on. Then how do we then deal with a situation of terrorism or terrorist act if we were to ever, unfortunately, get into such a situation? And I think some of these developments in places like Boku are things that have to be nipped in the bud as quickly as possible to send a strong message to fundamentalist groups or terrorist groups who may be lurking in the border towns around Upper East and the Boku area that, well, Ghana is ready and prepared.
Ghana is ready and prepared. Executive Director, Demand Media Foundation for West Africa, MFWA, Ora Sulemana Brahma. National Communication Team Member, Demand National Democratic Congress, NDC Amonyokun, Wamacha de Chinye, Ensoto, Ewiabo, Apetampe, Ora Emmanuel Adote Aloti, or the Ababa Tuja say, said ye and Yomasi kon Anche, Ghana for betu omutubi pa na wombe trese kukrumuti eno ne edu fo edi bom to kosa nkwangum na se eno ne master of fingers bo adwuma pa de enti okasa ne se oyesa de no masi ko sisi ya otum se NP amanyoko no wo mo bo abro pa ke hu na commercial so de emu odu esu enmonyam wom oso no na so hwe de muzi yo man wo ma goma ya no masese tam Ora Emmanuel Adote Jirema sanka ye NDC abananka wo so anka Ghana yizika sem enwe ne sise ama enne Petro bebo sumi yetumi tumbe emprensu chese yetutum basa sanso ana go biza ade ne ade ncha nko ne atum chese nyoma bo kosru se tam enoma kosru papa enu no owura lote chese ai eyamamu mo ninti na ye nza no enu nti anche NDC aban beba na wo mo ba sikase mo matu ne pa hwi ti se obi a woko wiade am ye twe no fom no wo mo ba besiesie ama na jan na so brane ti se 777 producer best man capsules.
Election is about choice. In the Utuama NDC, there is a choice you are making. Utuama MBB. And when you make a choice, you stand by the consequences. Every member, you have to stand by it. In the NDC, it will have been totally different and better because we show to you, Ghana. And you can't say, Ghana for Enfa, Awoshemuda, Debbie. You can't say, Yetiabemwa, and Kabibe perfect. There be challenges. But how you solve it in a cano. But don't say, there were challenges, Some of them as if some Ghana will be heaven. And no, I can't want them. And I feel so, who compare some of the things are and a year brand, yeah, 20 times 10 times 5, na entisa. We apply for instance, 1 gallon, they around 16 cities, and then 45 to 50 Ghana cities. That is the gallon. That is the difference between here and omo. And I feel so, se kai buy and same juma ye di every sector be anya baby. You can point to something omo time omo the times 4, but they can't point to anything. So these are the differences.
Now, Oralo Tessa de Toso say, Ebiem. Asa na NDC aban be free amamom no enwema wodo wom ye eba na dan wodo a wom si adan papa ene wo manya hwekra na nye e-blog uko Ghana fa na ba bia bebre na wo mu sisi guo no se tam ama ozo asuanfo bi agentete won ma be empenifro ene apabene e wo adesua mu ebiem osise ba na apomdin a wo mu sisi hospitals outdoor clinics ene chip compound na so de wo ma wie no NPP aban bae wo ma edi no masam ya wat se de sabi wo ma cha se mo wa no mo hwe infrastructure si ene guo no mo sa ebia kanwuram yenko achim adubiase akanwuram ben finhya dumienu ena next for yadwuma wa mfie yenko achim krobo ase school dan akanwuram ben finhya suni ena school for tepenten kwa ne tenten kwa he jeso ko miamia wodo bebra ha dwen eno na o je se NDC aban ema brosa NDC aban kasa nyuma we na watene te ezanso nim sa pomuden ene umasua de eno ane nipa.
And then why you free secondary school? There's space over there for them to be accommodated. Secondary schools, baby, see your friends say schools and at trees. Thousands of them were removed. Chiefs compound, thousands. When you know, so that is the difference between the NDC and MPP. That is the marked difference between the NDC and MPP. At least the kind of we can show you every sector. And I feel so you can't say Ghana for will not have any challenge. No, if Ghana say Ghana for any challenger, then we don't need any leader. A leader is put there to solve challenging issues and manage what situations. But send the air cost is triple, quadruple. And I feel so me, I judge them by what they said to Ghanaians. And to what I said, no one else say now. You don't preach to me. You to say, I feel.
Omaimu kuta odie kuo a womo edi nkomodema NDC Samanyoko National Communication Team member. Ora Emmanuel Adote Alote ana busuamote nene no. Na enie pano tufo so edi womo sama baba tudwa. Na womo sam no eni nan say womo say His Excellency Dr. Williams Kwakwado Dankwa Kufuado Ghana Mampani. Womo say ne pa say we de nana enye ono na ye osoafo hwe enuane ani mfudie so. Nemo we de oni panyini ya okase mpu ebepu. Okaze enhye ebehye. So okaze mpoto ebepoto, okaze enhunu ebehunu. Enti womo do made sede kase pa. Fa na nado Dankwa Kufuado so straight. Ene say womo say nioma womo de topan no bo kosoro papa. Just say obekọ nne ade bechi esi atum jese nioma no wo mututuma ma na from sesa bi portrait akokọ enyi from na wo mutokra na madwum eyeje wo mo ene say wo msi ade ba kwa ne boa din a etwa wo nsum ti wo nso kra esam o common flour 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 ne boa ye din papa enu ti abanhwe na wo nya bibi no mu hwa so kakra wo mse biem magiri ena afisi kire enti nioma bu on ma obeka ne obehya ne so a wọ́n sì na so beto panu obedi moze esam shedanim anase bia magini ne wom kitikiti bi etibo etuba bi kura enkase enye omo a wọ́n sì nyoma ne boa denti so wọ́n ka so mu betwa ne kitinkiti a wọ́n nto ade ne so eba ne sanso na eka ena omo so agu omo so eni nto mo sra ban pa se esam akane na wọ́n fa no 150 Ghana cedis 1.5 ene nam 420 Ghana cedis 4.2 a enya asem kito esikre eku wọ́n pa nti abanhwe na wọ́n huhua so yentie woma etopan woma de sede bi
me wo ablekuma papaye ho na metu brodo no me hye brodo ase na isam me fa no 1.5 be se say sam no boy adi se ton 4.2 no chikra na hu sugar eno so eye 4 million se say ansa na madwin no so aba ntama se brodo na eye madwin hye da nkom ye ma ne ma nkom ye bi se ne ma no boy din ye wo de ne ma no gumbebra se de wo betwa no unya usika de bia na ekanko na wo bo ntama se ye bre ti ne ye be sere kufa do ne se wo mo aye na isam no omo nte so ne ma ni omo nte so ma ye ne so yentumi nya na ne ma nkom ni entumi nton ye nya bi ne fa hwe ye ma obo hokita baba ye 65 buru na no ye de ahwe no na se buru wo ye na se wanya customers ameji ana se wo ye na se anye da obede no aton ntumi nton ma ne nye yi ntini aye sra ban se aban hwe no nya bibi fa ho se ne ye be ye aye nso ye betuma ye ne yi ne be nya bi de ahwe ye ma ntini aye sra ban no
ni aye sra aban no we aye pa no tufo bi ana oti wo mo ne omo sra aban se oye na ne omo de ye adwuma no aban enhwa so kakra asrafo wo Nigeria woma kantam se woma mampani anhwensi dwumdie ni kankan proya ekoso woma so ya womo be cost strike ODI Electronics ansana mde Nigeria se me be baniti ai me pa cho so pe home appliances a enne anopo ya me no ka se die no challenger se ban home appliances papa etiapo akono na ejina ne naso ane bo da fom na auto use asumdwo a ODI yakache pe ODI I de koma abetutum na ye ODI and it means ODI so ma home appliances just imagine what a radio station de buy gaga to ga udisi e be twa e jira na so se pete Anunti Mr. Yo TV size bia fridges, deep freezer, gas cooker, blender, kettle, washing machine, bread toaster, your home theater, your mobile phone, iron, laptops, fan, and you may be a year appliances no. Oba ODI electronics obenyan pepemu a ne border form. Na ye nyoma no enyo mebu on my current pa a tree voltage e man light bill cost bit say TV, fridge, deep freezer ye oba said the nyoma ne tie no entwe sa enu ntu to kosu fia he o light bill back tik na wasum adwo mesrawo hwehwe ati akwan e wachim aboabo ye ni ankan FM ena wodan kromu announce say friend 0550 900600 0550 900600 and a 0546 557176 0546 557175 aye ODI Electronics nyame bua 28th May aye memeneda 2022 ayenka FM timni ni na yeko achim asene online sport Akan no Miami Hills Pub eden yeko ho eye UEFA Champions League final ebekoso ewo di France na 7 p.m. sharp na ekoso ne yanso yet the sweet competent powerful commentary eba be show enunti ye mount stage live ewo Miami Sport and the online sport ewo atim asene enunti de kan nan se hyayen na ye enjoy mom me pacho sa Champions League UEFA Champions League in finals no Real Madrid and Liverpool and di kosiani enunti hyayen na wa bra agukanse ni koso no na ye be nyoma bi te se o predict na o wini e be chewade o predict na o wini a ye be chewade ena afi ye be sports quiz ena no krakra no rap battle enunti hyayen se bibi chi wadwen so ani dim gina mwe na fra yen 025 623 8713 025 623 8713 miwe kase no ewo Nigeria oga we dey go na papa now why they talk now wahala o Nigeria srafo Nigeria army woma tintim nkrata kan tam ede ama womo mampani Muhammadu Buhari say oba woma so ye meche asrafo sojafo ya so ya empenifo etueto woma no womo jirema krono chese Nigeria skano womdo musa boma naira 50 naira 300 naira 32 billion naira na omo desing womo disikese nyafu oga de chopper m nyafu oga de chopper m nyanga odaga dago nyanga chese womo diskano eno na asrafo ese hwe omampani anhwe ensi sade nano na wanhwama esikasam tutu omaye no na woma ntutu ni ya womo be jaadwuma no wombe tenase wabro mu nkwadwuma na ne woma hweye nesa asrafo nso se wombe kwatu na tede a ena na no ayden enunti womo nkrata ni womo nsema womo de akoma omampani Muhammadu Buhari eno no na woma afa ma ono nkwa womo sanso de adesede ekoma vice president de man Nigeria enafi senate president womo sanso de biko womo state of governance no makoma ko 36 no womo de biko bia national security advisor womo de bi mano traditional rulers womo de bi ma womo chief of defense staff womo de bi mano ena no krakra no chief of army staff womo de krata bi ekoma say so mampani Muhammad Buhari anhwe NCC drumdie ne kankane project koso asrafo aso ya womo be ko strike enya de womo be yi womo be ko adwuma esan say womo chema omo bro oba Nigeria pa sojafo no womo bre papa tabanhwe na onya hu bibi eha ena mede anopa no nsia Akan Kaseibo no esi messages aba no edozo and pe what me test comment wo Facebook live bia no Yankopon enhyiraw onhyiraw pa ebrentimi nkenkan ma mi producer eye Kwabena Akime Kwame Asante ena demiko Facebook live ene YouTube anopenya minhyira no me din de kwaku anin kusi buadum Kaseibo na si misi ya chia opi me maumo ni tie
amafo mi chiechia na mi busa se wo pe fridge